Hey guys, welcome to another Mars campus video. In this video I'll give you a full background of this Mars 15 Prim S. In this video I'll give you a full background of this Caravan. I'll show the exterior, the interior, a couple interesting features of the Caravan, and so on. Let's get straight into it. Towards front on the Prim S, you get a extended drawbar, as you can see. Now just to compare and contrast, that's a standard drawbar. A little bit hard to see, but you can see it's a little bit shorter. And on this one you can get the extended drawbar a little bit longer. That's about another 300mm to the front. So benefit of extended drawbar mainly is you can add some bike racks in the front, which is also pretty cool. Also, other benefit having an extended drawbar is if you got a ute with a long tray, it allows you, because you got a lot of overhang on the tray, it prevents from the front box scuffing the Caravan. The front box as well, and a little bit of the side there that also ends up scuffing the rear of the ute. Which is also pretty benefit. And the next additional benefit also mainly is you can also, it allows you for your articulation. So when you're driving, when you're reversing and stuff like that, it actually helps you when you're reversing as well, which is pretty cool. Anyway, so on the side here you can see you got the 750 arc jockey wheel that comes standard on the van. You also get, if I look a little bit closer, you get a little level point there too, which is cool. Handbrake pretty much standard, and you can see you also got the DO35. So what this does is it's a little pin that goes in here. You press the little red button that engages the pin, and then you press this one to release it. Pretty easy, and you just wind it up. So very easy to use. We provide the pin on handover, so that just clicks in and we install it onto your car as well. You also get two chains as well, which is cool. You also get a grey Anson plug. So what that does is it sends power from the car, it uses the alternate power of the car straight to the Caravan and charges the van while the solar is kicking in as well. And you can see this little black box looking thing is, this one here is for is called a breakaway cable. So what that does is when you, if there ever an event of an accident, if this disconnects, this pulls the little cable and then it locks the brakes on the Caravan, which is pretty cool as well. If we just go on the side here, you can see you got a water bayonet over here. This one being the Mark II, there's a slight difference on the front box here. If I switch to a wide angle lens, you can see you now got 2 doors opposed to 3, which we had before. So I'll pull this up like so. Inside you have an annex that comes down the van along with poles and everything. So I had this one open, that's why there's a little bit of water in there. So here you can see you could put your 2 jerry cans if you want. Also space if you were to get a diesel heater if desired. And you can see you got plenty of space in there too, which is pretty cool. On left here you can see you've got, pulled this open, you got your gas ball holders. So you can see you've actually got 2 gas balls that fit there, which has an adjustable clamp, and that can hold about 2 gas bowls, which is cool. We also did another up there as well, so you get 2 little hoses as well, which is also a nice feature. Also changes on the Mark IIs is we got this new latch system. Look a bit up close, you can see you got now these little latches. So what this does is when the roof comes down, you can just lock it in opposed to getting a step ladder and climbing up and actually undoing the latches up top. As for changes, you can see you got the gold color scheme. You can see slightly little different paint finish and small little details and stuff that we've changed as well. So you can see this one's called the Prim S, 15 Prim S. So what does the S stand for? S, as you can see, stands for side fold out, whereas traditional caravans, traditional pop hybrid caravans have a rear fold out, like you can see here. So instead of folding from the rear, it folds up to the side. Other benefits and advantages of a side fold out mainly is because of being a side folder allows you to have a bed that you can walk around, which is cool, which I'll show you in just a moment. So on the side here you can see you got space for a fridge, as you can see. So this can actually fit a 95-litre fridge. This little hatch here, if I pull this down, has a little fan there which can cool down the fridge as well. If I press this little bar and bring it towards myself, inside you can see you've got this big fridge slide that can house a 95-litre fridge slide. If I press this down, and push this towards myself, and again this one as well, you also get a little handle underneath just to give you extra support. You got all this storage here, which is very nice. Inside you get a reversing camera which operates through a which is Bluetooth control, plugs into a cigarette lighter, and then you can just wirelessly connect to your camera, which is actually pretty cool. You got all these pegs, warranties, all that comes with it, and that's just extra gear and stuff for the van. So inside here you can see you've got Anson plug, 12 volt power, You also get a light, and you can see that's the fan that turns on just there, and also turns on the other side as well. So there's actually space there for a small, I've put stuff in here. So normally this is actually a generator slide. So if you got a generator, would go on this side here, or if you got Weber barbecue, you can go there too, which is actually pretty nice. So pretty big space there, which is actually very nice. So if you got a little barbecue, that'll go there. Very nice. So if we go around the side here, you can see you got plenty of storage. I'll just do a little peek through here. You can see tons of space there. 12 volt 240 power if you want. You can see also the cables are protected as well, which is good, so you don't rip cables and stuff, which does happen to a lot of fridges and stuff, and a lot of vans. So a lot of things are well thought out as well. And you can see that this presses down and that this glides together very nicely. You also got all standard bug light, standard light, all standard with all our vans. And you can see if I put this one here, that this closes nice and flush. Here being the Premium S, you got some bonus storage here. You can put whatever you like. Pretty cool. If I go on the side here, you can see you've got just the sides here. So if I pull this one on the side, you get a dual access dish rack that opens both ways, which I have to unlock from the inside, which I haven't done, which is also a cool feature. You also got live 240 power, which is standard in our vans as well. This one, a little bit different compared to the standard 15, is this one's got something called a galley kit style kitchen. So what a galley kitchen means, if you press these locks here, it means the kitchen's built in. The benefit of this is, let's say you're side of the road, you can literally just open up and start cooking straight away. You don't have to pull out anything, no kitchens, nothing. So you can see you got space to put, like, you got 2-burner stove, all that. If I press this one down below, you got some storage here. And if you can see, if I pull this over here, you also can see you got an extended bench. A little bit hard to see, but I can pull this out, and that also comes with a cutlery drawer. So very cool. So a very nice little feature that comes with the van. Oops. So storage, now I did mention it comes with a pole box, all that. I mean, it's got a pole box storage and everything. Now being the Premium S, that's mounted on the rear to create better storage. So you can see that there, which I'll explain in just a minute. So inside here, I'll just continue on. You can see you got plenty of storage in there. I can put all this. You can see I've got all this nice amount of food in there. If I pull this out, you can see tons of storage inside here and here. Very nice, so you can see. And this is just your energy system, which you can actually operate outside as well. Sockets as well, USB ports, everything, all ready to go as well. Very nice. Underneath, so specs. So this is comes standard with 600 watt solar, 400 amps lithium batteries, and wired to a 3000 watt inverter in this particular model. But we are also offering a cool Tiber Outpack package, which I'll mention a little bit later. So underneath here, water tanks wise, you can see, a bit hard to see on this angle, so I'll just maybe go towards on this angle. You can see you got one grey water tank, which is 75 litres, a freshwater tank, 120 litres, and another one swung on the rear axle as well, which is also standard on the van. They all have some dump points as well, so you got a bung there and actual tap on the other side, so you can dump the fresh water or grey water. In terms of specs, these wheels are 16-inch wheel. They come standard on our vans. And this is a standard stud pattern and all that, so this comes with it. Coil bearings on board, and suspension wise, you're looking at pedal suspension, coils and springs, you can see. And if you look underneath with the whole chassis, you can see all the wiring, everything is bolted onto the frame of the van, so this means you have better security. And this is actually full off-road as well, so fully off-road, fully off-grid. Very good. So on the rear here, as I mentioned earlier, you got your pole box storage on the Premium S, whereas on the standard Premium you have it on the front. So over here you can see you got your poles and strap bars that come with the van, all come with it. If I press this over here, like so, extra storage in there, which is very nice if you want to put little bits and bobs, whatever you like. A single spare tire on this one, and you can see also we now have a little pivot point if you want to put bike racks on side folders. You got that sort of space to put one, so that's pretty cool. Another box here, as mentioned, you got storage there too, very nice. And you can see as well, you've got some. Oh, sorry, my bad. I was looking at this one's the other side as well. Batteries on the side. So I said this has two 200 amp batteries, making 400. But we got a big package I'll talk a bit later, which we can bump that up to 600, which is very cool. This is the side fold out. I think I did mention that a little bit earlier. So, and this is the charge your van. So 50 amp lead over there. Rock sliders standard on the van as well. If I look around here, you got 2 points. So you've got two freshwater tank inlets. You can fill in your water. They can cross flow to one tank to the other. There's a little valve that allows you to do that. Underneath here you can see this is your that is your point where if you want to dump the water, and you got one there. Now speaking of the valves, that's the valve right here. So if I move this valve to this way, it will send the water to the front tank. If I move to the other way, it goes to the rear tank. If I do a full 360, then what's it going to do is it's going to, if I put it in its current position, it will split the water tanks half. If I do a full 360, then it will switch it to mains water, which means that what that will do is it will use the caravan park water, which is cool, which is what this bayonet does. So what that does is you could plug in a lead and use fresh water on demand. You got a toilet cassette inside here, where I don't have the keys for it, and you also got outdoor shower as well, and a drop down tent as well there too, which also has a bug light / standard light there too as well. Very cool. So let's just go on the inside of the caravan, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you the I'm just going to show you where I got all the other stuff as well. So I got bitten by a mosquito. It's very annoying. So over here, another cool thing is I'll just open up the side hatch here. So I'm just going to put this door open just to open things up a little bit for us. So over here also, that's really cool, another new addition is this door's a little bit different. A little bit hard to see. Pictures don't really do much justice. If I pull this, you've got this sort of crim safe style door now, which is very nice. So you can see it's very strong, and the handle's a little bit different. And that can also click in nicely as well. Very cool. So inside here you can see this is the interior of the Mars 15 Premium S. So Premium S, pretty much same thing as the Premium. You got the table here that can wind down to a bed, which is in the bed man right now. This table is rated for 120 kilos. Unfortunately, it's a fixed bed table, but if you do want one that's removable, we can make it a removable table if you like. But it's cool, so you can actually turn this little bed area as well, or resting area. You can see got a little nice skylight there, plenty of air, windows and all that around. And this one actually happens to be fitted with an electric roof, so the roof goes up and down electrically as well. But the key difference, as I mentioned earlier, this has the island bed. So this means you can walk around the bed. It's a queen size bed. Looks a bit small because I've got all these pillows in the way. So, but it's a pretty nice large bed. Over here you can see you got your sink, stove. This is your power outlet, as you can see, all your screens, everything operate through your smartphone, which is very cool. And you got some physical buttons there too. Now all the storage in the back of the van opposed to the side, this is what you got on the standard Premium. Here you could turn this into cupboard storage, which is very common. A hanging storage, correction, if you like. And you can see everything has a nice little soft close finish. Everything's also customizable too, which I have another video online, which you can change any colors you want. So side fold out benefit means you can walk around the bed, which is nice, which is very good. Also, it allows you to make the mattress really easily, so that's actually nice. So the inner spring mattress, which happens to fold inwards, which is cool, and it's double seam, so you don't actually feel that sort of seam in the middle of the bed. In the back here, you can see you've got some lights, which is nice. You've got some USB ports, and we can change ports accordingly. So if you want the later style ports, you can. You also get pretty standard fly screens that comes with the van, and you also can, block out the shade, connect them together, split them, whatever you want. So that's pretty much standard on pretty much every caravan. Fully off grid, that means all the batteries, everything can run off batteries themselves. So this one can actually run off 6 to 8 hours by itself, which is pretty cool. Another cool thing I thought I'll mention is, I did mention about the specs. All the specs have been bumped up on this caravan. So for example, now you get standard, instead of 600 watt solar, you can now get 800 watts. You're also getting now, instead of 400 amps, you're getting 600 amps of batteries. You're also now getting Starlink standard, a diesel heater, and also a switch from mud terrain to all-terrain tires. So we're getting all this. It's a huge package worth about $6,000 for the base price of this van. So this one's about 64,300 drive away if you pick it up in Adelaide. For that price, you're getting all that standard, because there's going to be a price change, and that which is unfortunate, but it means you're getting all this added value as part of the package at no extra cost. So it's a really good opportunity to lock in for this deal, and that's across our whole range. So inside here is the sink. This is a slightly older design, so as you can see here, you can see you got quite a bigger portion here, but we changed it so it's actually a bit more slimmed down, so it's actually got more leg room, so that's a new change. And then we also got a cabinet here, and other sort of common things. If you want like a slimline cabinet, we can do that too. Adjustable height here, which I haven't even put that in properly, so you can see you can adjust that or put it up there. Skylight, everything all standard, very nice. And you can see you got plenty of lighting inside there too. Pretty cool. Little nice Mars lighting there. Great over here, and this bowl, which is the older style one. But anyway, so you can see plenty of space inside that I can walk around. So you can easily take a shower, and you can see it's all that. And if in case of fog and stuff, you can actually open it up too. Very cool. So that's pretty much it of the walk around of this one. So you can see plenty of storage. We are fully customizable, so you can change any colors, extend, shorten, whatever you like really, which is also a nice feature. So yeah, definitely won't be disappointed. I did mention this has the electric roof. So how it works, pretty straightforward. Press this button. Just gonna stop that quickly, just to make sure I don't have anything in the way. Yes, and then you can just continue dropping it down. So you can see it's just doing its thing. And what I like is it's actually very fast as well. So that shows very quickly, and let's quickly clamp the roof down. And then all you need to do literally is just, well, let me just extend this cable a little bit down, but then you can just literally latch the roof back together, and that's it. So you can see now it's 2.7 closed, so makes it nice and compact, and the van's still perfectly usable inside, which is actually pretty cool as well. And if I just want to pop the roof back up, I just press a button. Then the roof just comes up very quickly, and then you can kind of see it goes in a scissor angle, and it just comes up very quickly. Look at that. Very nice. And that's done. So very quick, very easy. No mess, no fuss. And then, yeah, so easy setup. Because that's one thing you don't want to do when you're camping, is you don't want to be like setting up all the time, like hours and hours, putting what pole goes where this goes there. You know, you don't have to do any of that. So it's literally just press a button and pop up the reel. Very cool. Well, that's my little walk around of the Mars 15 Premium S. Hope you enjoyed this video. This caravan is for sale at Mars Campers in the Adelaide branch, 65 Wingfield Road in Wingfield. Come and see me. I'm G. If you want to visit me. We also have this caravan in multiple branches statewide. So we got 2 branches in Queensland, Caboolture and Richlands. We have in Perth, Melbourne, the head office where I'm from, which I've now moved here to Adelaide, and then you also have Sydney as well. So we've got multiple branches statewide, so definitely visit us to see this caravan in person. Again, we are offering that 6K Outback package, so definitely check it out. Only limited time only, so please, good opportunity if you want to look for a caravan, especially with the Christmas holidays. It's a great opportunity. So yeah, so a lot of standard features coming standard on the van. Well, thanks for watching this Mars Campers video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.